Okay, now everybody. Han, Hanjo pianos need issue. Okay, anyway, need the skills for better reading. Non-window. Okay, now I can speak out loud things. Read out all need. The page 56. The word need has been around for quite a while now. A similar word feature has also become very familiar to us. What is the difference between the two? Feature is a so-called Japanese English expression combining the English word free with the German word Arbeiter, which means worker. Need, on the other hand, is an actual English word used in the UK, an abbreviation of not in education, employment, or training. It was first used in the offshore report Bridging the Gap: New Opportunities for 16 to 18-year-olds not in education, employment, or training, or in Japan, it mainly refers to younger people who don't have a job and are not in school or work training program. The word was officially accepted in the 2004 in a governmental white paper, where it was applied to those between 15 and 34 years old, meaning that the problem is more serious in Japan and affects a wider range of ages than it does in the UK. In the media, the word "need" has been linked to other social problems like hikikomori, social withdrawal, and otaku noise. So that is now more broadly refers to young people who refuse to work or to become active members to society. In 2005, the official definition has expanded again to include those who are enrolled in school due to not actually study, and those who are married but do not do housework. That year, it was estimated that there were 0.64 million needs in Japan. The phenomenon can be looked at from a variety of viewpoints. For example, some experts see it as an economic problem. The recession and the growing number of older people have made it harder for young people to find jobs, which in turn has made them less ambitious and energetic. Other experts see the problem as social and psychological. Young people today, they say, are less spirited and more different because individuality has been more emphasized in education. Socialization is no longer as important as it was now. A third point of view is that technology is at the root of the problem. Technology has provided young people with too many sources of amusement: computers, games, DVDs, and videos, which has for them. A final way of looking at the need problem has to do with the parent-child relationship. Many parents today simply do not know how to deal with their children. Also, because of their higher incomes and great economic resources, they can allow their children to live without working or to do as they please. No matter how we look at the need problem, now one thing is clear: its causes can be found in society, and therefore so can its cures. In other words, we must take a good look One look at the social structure and seek the solution there. Okay, anyway. Stalker. Okay, stalker. The word stalker has been accepted as a Japanese word for a long time. Since a university female student was killed by a stalker in Saitama in 1999. A stalker can be defined as someone who is obsessively attached to another person, usually of the opposite sex, and stalks, follows, or chases after him or her in a way that is annoying or frightening. Some stalkers pursue their targets as a means of getting revenge for some real or imagined harm. Others are in love with their prey and believe the prey love them back. Why do some people choose to invade others' privacy to the point that it causes them great fear? One factor is that young people today have poor relationship skills. They do not know how to appropriately approach people they are affected to. Another cause is that children today are brought up believing they can get anything they want, even people they are interested in. Furthermore, the threat of sexually explicit movies, DVDs, and computer games stirs up young people's sexual desires. Because the public is naturally fascinated by such sensational behavior, stalkers are gathering more and more media attention. Oh, okay, reading. Anyway, next now, page 60, chapter 13, explanation statistics. Okay, now, according to a survey undertaken by the Japan Youth Research Institute, the number of Japanese young people who think their main aim in life is to enjoy it is higher than in the other countries. This research is based on data collected in Tokyo, Seoul, New York, and Paris. When asked what their main goal was, 26% of Japanese young people answered to enjoy life. South Korea came next in this category with a percentage of 35%, the top aim for Koreans as well. The most popular answer among the Americans was to achieve social status, for 41%, contrasting with the 18% of the French, 8% of the Koreans, and 2% of the Japanese. For the French to have a happy family was the most important, 32%. Among Koreans, this answer came second, 28%. It's an interesting contrast that while Japanese young people wanna enjoy their lives, for Americans, social status is the most important goal in life. Many Korean young people also choose to enjoy life, but the percentage was just half that of the Japanese. For French young people, a happy family was the most important goal. But this percentage was not so different from the other answers. However, in general, having a happy family occupies an important position everywhere for Japanese, Korean, and Americans. It was the second choice. Page 62. Suicides according to month. This graph shows that this graph it means the raw word of the sub article suicides according to the month. Okay, anyway, this graph shows the average number of the suicides per day in Japan, 2003 according to month. Between January and February, the number is stable at 80. However, it suddenly increases between February and April. Peaking in April at 130, the number starts to decrease afterward, falling to 100 in June. It continues to fall at a slow pace until in December. The average number returned to 80. What we can see this graph is that the number of suicides reaches its peak in April. The reason is obvious. The period between February and April is when people's lives change dramatically. They finish a course at school, transfer to another department at work, move to another town, and so on. It is quite likely that such major life changes affect the number of people who think of committing suicide. Yeah, it's like that. Okay, now Wuthering Heights, Emily Bronte. Okay, could you?これできんのかな、やってみようか。Could your alarm set before 9 o'clock? It doesn't. It's just Gemini. Okay, anyway. Okay, Google. Could you set the alarm before 9 o'clock p.m.?
Okay, your alarm's set for 9 p.m.
Could you adjust the 5 minutes before 9 o'clock? Hey Gemini. Hey Google. Could you adjust the alarm set 5 minutes before 9 o'clock p.m.?
Okay, it's now set for 5 minutes before 9 p.m.
Okay, great. Anyway, this is the Wuthering Heights Emily Blunt. Now I can forget which where I got it last night, but it's anyway chapter 6. Okay, Heathcliff and Catherine visit the Raccoon Inn. Okay, now once I skimming the page, so then read out loud. When Mr. Henley came home to the funeral, he brought a wife to the surprise of everyone. She was delighted with her home, but I didn't like her so beginning. She was fond of Catherine and gave her many presents, but her affection stopped and she became disagreeable. Henley took no care of his sister of Heathcliff. They were well paid. Heathcliff was sent to work outdoors, but Catherine and Heathcliff enjoyed running away to the moors and staying there all day, sometimes laughing at their punishment afterward. One night they didn't return, and Henry locked the doors against them. Finally, I saw a light and went down to meet Heathcliff. Where's Miss Catherine? No accident, I hope. I tell you, Nelly, we saw the lights at the Thrush and went over to see how they passed their evenings. We ran all the way to the park. We'll have to find Catherine's shoes on the moors. She was barefoot later on. We looked into their house from the wall. While the gold looms with shower of grass drops for lights hanging from chains, but both Asia and Isabel were crying over who should hold the jug. How stupid when Catherine and I were ever quarrel. I've never lived in Asia's house, even if I could paint. This house with Henry's blood. We laughed at their foolishness and they hurt us. Before we could run away, the devil Jack beat Catherine and held her down. She didn't cry, she only told me that, but I couldn't leave her if she wanted to come home. She was in a great pain. Mr. Lynch put on her glasses and the children watched the fly. As she was taken in the house where the servant washed her bleeding leg, Mr. Linton was angry. He said that Henry let us run wild. Linton said I was an evil boy and made me leave. I would have broken the glass window if she had wanted to come, but she was enjoying her visit. They were full of stupid admiration. She is greatly superior to them, to everyone on earth, is she not, Mary? Oh, Heathcliff, you do not know how much trouble you have caused. Henry will make you suffer now. Mr. Harrington came the next day and talked to Hindley a long time about guiding children. Heathcliff first told he would leave Wuthering Heights, the first word that spoke to Catherine again. Okay, next chapter 7. So, okay, skimming again. Yeah. To me, so, this is the gun from. Anyway, chapter 7 Heathcliff locked out of Christmas dinner. Kathy came home 5 weeks later after Halleck was better. When she arrived, instead of a white, heartless thing, she was a well-dressed and a dignified young lady. Her brother helped her off the horse. Why, Kathy, you are quite a beauty. You look like a lady now. Her eyes shone as the dogs ran up to welcome her, but she didn't touch them. She gave me a kiss and looked around Heathcliff when she saw him in the shadows. She ran and kissed him 7 or 8 times. Then she laughed, saying, "Why not? Why angry? Enjoy you look. Have you forgotten me? Alice, shake my hand. I shall be as dirty as I like," she said, and without shaking her hand, he ran from the place. We looked forward to a visit from the Lintons the next day, but Mrs. Linton wanted the Heathcliff to be kept away. My kitchen was perfectly clean, and I began to sing Christmas songs. Then I stopped. Joke for Heathcliff. I found him calling for one of the new houses. "Come, Heathcliff, I have baked a cake. You can eat it in the kitchen with Kathy and have a long talk before the warm fire." But he didn't come. At the next day he was gone on the moors while the family was at church, and his spirit improved. He came to me. "Mary, make me clean. I'm going to be good." "High time, Heathcliff, you have a bright heart, but you are taller and stronger than either Linton. But I'm not as handsome." "Oh, Heathcliff, you are showing your poor spirit. Come to the glass. See those two black hands, red veins so deeply bleed. Run to open your eyes. Change the fins to high spirits. A good heart will give you a good race. Who knows but your father was a king in China and your brother a queen in India? I would have taken it before now, mind found my head. Catherine brought the children into the house now. I told Heathcliff to go and join them, and she started for the door, but Henry made him there. "He'll have a share of nothing but my hand upstairs with you." Catherine couldn't eat one bite of her dinner. A band came to play outside, but she said the music sounded sweetest at the top of the steps near Heathcliff's room. She finally climbed along the roof to his window, and when I made her came out of his room, she brought him with her. Still, he wouldn't eat anything. He told me seriously, "I'm trying to settle how I shall pay Henry back. I don't care how long I wait. If I can only do it at last, I hope that doesn't die first. For shame has grief, it is for good to punish bad people. We should learn to forgive. I will have more satisfaction than God. Let me make my prayer. But Mr. Wood, how tired you must be of this story. Now will let you sleep. Oh no, Mrs. Dean, please. I have become quite interested in all these people. You have thought very deeply for solving in these years. Well, I have gone through a considerable training with it, has taught me wisdom. I've also read all of the masters of books in English, which is as much as you can accept of the poor man's daughter. Then I will tell you about the next summer, the summer of 78, nearly 20 years ago. Okay.